Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh, double honor to the apostle, elder, the great minister, who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the 144,000 men that's pushing, believing this word in all true sincerity and sacrificing their lives and wills to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, His only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this video be edifying, quick and straight to the point. This video right here will be entitled UFOs in New Jersey. In Jersey. Recently, there's been sightings of drones, as they say. And we all know that these drones, those ain't no drones. Those are UFOs and chariots. The UFOs are chariots. The so-called UFOs are chariots. And those vehicles of the Lord. Now, granted, not every, even in slavery when we seen chariots, Jake started to say, swing low, sweet chariot, which is a meaning for Lord come save us. And ultimately, those chariots are for us, the nation of Israel, beginning with the so-called Negroes, the tribe of Judah, all the way down to Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. Now, granted, even if Jake that ain't in the truth, they know that those chariots, or they, some in the spirit be like, oh well, this chariot this should come. You get rejoiceful at the signs of a sighting of a chariot, and you should. That's why I say Barakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai. But ultimately, even Jake know that them chariots are salvation. So how much more so us in the truth? And those that are seeing the chariots that are the heathen, they know for a simple fact that that's their ass. And that's why they're getting scared. But anyway, I'm gonna read a little bit of this article, and then I'm gonna get some precepts and close out. This is APnews.com. That buzzing coming. The article, drones, planes, or UFOs, Americans abuzz mysterious New Jersey sightings. And yeah, these Babylonians are not even at all. These modern day Babylonians not even at all of these chariot sightings. They're fucking scared. These heathens get scared at those signs. That buzzing coming out of New Jersey. It is unclear that if it's drones or something else, and we know what it is, but for sure it's a nighttime sightings are producing tons of talk. A raft of conspiracy theories cran necks looking skyward. And yeah, the U.S. government has literally said, not even just a year ago, a few months ago, that these so-called UFOs, yeah, they've always been here. America has had the most UFO sightings. Cropping down up on local news and social media sites are out there is given the saga of drones. The saga of drones reported over New Jersey has reached incredible heights. This week seems to have been the higher new profile chapter. Lawmakers are demanding, but so far not yet getting, explanations from federal and state authorities about what's behind them. And yeah, I'm going to keep reading. Government Phil Murphy, who wrote to President Joe Biden asking answers. New Jersey's new Senator Andy Kim spent Thursday night on a drone hunt in rural northern New Jersey and posted about it on X, which is Twitter. Ultimately, realistically, these heathens are in awe. And not even in awe, they're nervous, they're scared. When they see chariots. U.S. government has literally told the American people that, yeah, we've always known that it was there. And, they always been here. So, that leads to another question. What organisms, living organisms, are in those? What color are they? And what they're coming to do? And yeah, they do not look fucking friendly. You see UFOs doing things that defies the laws of gravity. And obviously, it's years. And I'm not talking about hundreds. I'm talking about thousands, millions of years ahead of Esau Edom technology. And they have admitted it. Okay. More drone sightings have been reported in New York City, and Mayor Eric Adams says the city is investigating collaborating with New Jersey federal officials. And then President-elect Donald Trump posted that he believes the government knows more than it's saying. Let the public know and now, otherwise shoot them down, he posted on his social media site. And yeah, ultimately, Trump knows what it is too. You know, he's trying to rat out everybody else like he don't know. You know what it is. Biden know what it is. All these governments know what it is. All these leaders know what it is. The military know what it is. So why, they're going to keep beating around the bush. But ultimately, the Lord is revealing himself more and more now. So now, let me get some scriptures real quick. I'm going to start off in Amos. This is Amos chapter 9. So, okay, let me grab it real quick. This is Amos chapter 9, and I start at verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And ultimately, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. This sinful kingdom is Esau Edom Empire, a.k.a. America, Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. This is the epicenter of wickedness. Now, yes, all these other nations are wicked as fuck, but this is the epicenter of wickedness. Wickedness starts here and goes everywhere else. And the eyes of the Lord are upon this place. So when the Lord finally moves and send Yahushua down here and send the nukes, it's going to be game over. People going to know then, like, damn, we shouldn't have been fucking with the children of Israel. So how much more so when it actually happens? The eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, which ultimately means the Lord is watching every single move that Esau Edom has done. There's been reported UFO sightings in over missile centers, silos, all of that. Even in World War I and II, the Cold War, all of that. There's been UFO sightings since the beginning of fucking time, man. So now for the information to come out, that means the so-called government officials and leaders are hiding something. And they always knew. Okay, so I do not want none of that. So, but yeah. Now, I'm going to keep jumping in these scriptures. Now I'm going to jump to Zephaniah, or Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 5, and verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes, and looked, and beheld a flying roll, and this flying roll is a chariot. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. And then said he unto me, This is the face. This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it. Every one that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. And yeah, this is the curse that goeth over the face of the earth is the chariot. The chariots are watching every single thing. That's how the Heavenly Father gets report everything. Now, granted, the Heavenly Father could do what he wants, but the angels are literally in those chariots reporting back to the Heavenly Father. Angel meaning messenger. Even when the earth was being created, when it said, actually, that was Genesis. Let me grab that real quick. Let me see. That was Genesis 1. Let me see. Yeah, that's Genesis 1. And the earth, this is Genesis chapter 1 and verse 2. I actually started with verse 1. In the beginning, Elohim created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the earth, face of the deep, Slakia. And the spirit of Elohim moved upon the face of the waters. And yeah, the Lord has used chariots in numerous occasions. The angels have used them, and that's their vehicles. That's how the angels get around to and from. You know? Even when Yahushua was being beamed up out of the 3 days and 3 nights he was in the grave, you know, a chariot beamed him up. You know, stuff like that. And then we have multiple accounts of these things. So for Esau Edom to say, oh, well, you know, we don't know what those are. Y'all know what they are. That's exactly why y'all getting scared of seeing these signs. So ultimately, when the Lord comes back, he's going to come in the brightness of his coming with a chariot. Let me see, cloud. Let me search up cloud real quick. Let me see. Because you got a wheel within inside a wheel too. Also, even when the Lord was watching us over in the wilderness, when he was wandering the wilderness, a chariot could change its form, molecular structure to make an appearance of a cloud. You know, hold on, give me a second. Let me grab that real quick. Let me see. Where was that at? Let me see. Taking bear me, Baba Kasha. This is Exodus chapter 40 and verse 39. Actually, let me see. I started verse 36, and when the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle, the children of Israel went onward and on their journey. So when we was wandering the wilderness. But if the cloud was not taken up, then they journeyed not until the days it was taken up. For the cloud of the Lord was upon the tabernacle day by day, and fire was on it by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel throughout all their journeys. So yeah, that's why it says in 2nd Ezra 1, when the Lord, you know, protected us, he used that chariot, watching our moves, not just protecting us, feet giving us manna, stuff like that, protecting us and beating and whooping us for whenever we went off and we did things that we were certainly supposed to do. You know, the Lord has used chariots on numerous occasions. Now, I'm going to end with this. This is Revelation chapter 6. And I'll start at verse 2. And when I saw and beheld a white horse, and that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him. He went forth conquering to conquer. Yeah, and the Lord isn't literally coming in a fucking white horse. That's a chariot. It's just, you know, the Lord is coming back with the chariots, you know, as it even described in 2nd Ezra, the tempest and all of those. The laser beam from them chariots, man. Chariots has always been around. So for Esau, you know, even when, you know, in the world, you know, now granted, you know, the Lord bestows certain levels of knowledge, and even when we was in the world, you know, now in the truth we got all the knowledge. We know all of it now. Then there's certain things we don't know unto the kingdom, but ultimately the Lord, you know, bestows some knowledge even unto us when we was in the world. Now granted, certain people, you know, like when I was coming in the world, when I was in the world, you know, obviously I didn't really pay the UFOs too much mind, like in the sense of like wasn't scared of them. But you know how heathens are scared of them, you know? The heathens was like, oh, what's that? It's the green man from the green man from Mars, y'all getting it from no. The Lord has those vehicles for a specific purpose and reason, you know, but back in the world, you know, heathens get scared at the chariots. They get the freaking out screaming, fucking bugging. But let it be a Jake, you know, they rejoice because that's our way of salvation. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long. Lord willing, this video is edifying. But before I close, I'd like to give our praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakadash, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. And on to the next one. Shalom.